I'm on the very first page. I can tell that Asa's sacrifice did not work. Welp. What's up, guys? That guy with a pencil here. Fun fact, I do want to have it on me and keep it on me at all times. Yeah, fun fact. Okay. Okay. Yoru's fine. Like, she got the body back. She's fully healed, and she even attacked, darn, chunked him too. That's kind of crazy. So if there were any doubts, I think about it. If there were any doubts that Yoru has surpassed Makima round start, or not round start, obviously not round start, but current Yoru has surpassed Makima as just an antagonist in terms of raw stats from part 1, there it goes. We see the difference in bangs here. Obviously, I even think this Pochita's stronger, right? Like, this Pochita is the one that's way stronger than the last one that Makima fought. And he literally gets his heart blown out of him. Darn. Or maybe not his heart. His heart is probably fine. But, like, still, his body got blown through by a single finger bang before she even fully regenerated the dome. That's crazy. That's crazy. Though, there are things I do want to point out real quick. Off the top of my dome piece. Number 1, apparently, the reason that Pochita didn't do this, or didn't, like, go fully in and get to nibbling, was because Denji likely didn't want him to. I saw that comment mentioned before, where ultimately the main reason Pochita may have just went for the heads and then just didn't do anything else is because Denji himself wasn't really allowed to make a choice just yet, right? So if he wasn't allowed to make a choice just yet, then Pochita's not going to do anything that would, like, actually permanently progress the state of the battle, because ultimately Pochita's always acting in Denji's interest, right? Whether that be his, like, actual subconscious instinctual interest, or presumably his more active ones, right? Because it was Asa who made the choice last chapter that was like, hey, or no, the chapter before that's like, I'm going to boom myself, you need to take care of this and nibble on me. And Denji was like, what? So, like, he never actually fully gave, like, he never dapped her up on that idea. So I guess it does make sense that Pochita didn't do anything, because ultimately he's still, even if he is still presumably an independent entity somewhat, he like, loves and cares for Denji. So ultimately, if Denji's not fully on board or something like that, Pochita didn't get to nibbling. But let's not waste more time. Let's hop right into chapter 219 of Sense, known as The Bereft. Alright, so Fami, the thing is, though, I'm not sure how many chapters we have left. That's my main question, right? Like, is Fami ever going to do anything useful? I know she just sacrificed her blood to get Pochita up and going again, right? And that is useful. But, like, man, the last horseman, the last one, that's kind of crazy. Like, she's his buddy. I mean, I get it, it's fine, but, like, really, really? Let's see. Yeah, all right. So Yoru, ooh, I like that though. You can even see Yoru like transitioning back in, like we see the scar pop up, and well, notably, even like no, this is even a mix up. This is her literally regenerating. You can see that this is Asa's. In fact, hold on, let me see something real quick. Let me go back in time, back in the yeah. Once again, what people pointed out. Asa essentially says, I want to do the right thing, bada bing, bada boom. Denji doesn't even give a response. She says, please eat me, okay? And then we literally don't see Denji's response here. But yeah, okay, so Asa blows her dome off. Let's see, she goes to fall. And yeah, the head's regenerating. So the head literally, it regenerates seemingly, specifically, in fact, head regenerates, that gets sliced to pieces. And then yeah, the head's still regenerating. So Yoru's head ends up regenerating as Yoru, right? Asa wasn't lying. Oh, well, this could be Asa's still. But the way the scar's coming down... No, I actually think, in fact, I think Yoru may have actually half regenerated Asa, at least for a second here. Because it'll be her pupils missing. Her eye and iris / pupil are missing. And also, like, this eye is clearly active. When it was this side of her brain that got domed. So if anything, Asa regenerated first. And then Yoru came in, took control, and then launched the bang off. She's fully in control right here. And boom. Blast a hole in Pochita, dog. Jeez. And notably, I feel like that bang is suppressed. Like, I feel like her bang could have been bigger, but she just put a hole in him. So, like, it's gotta be Yoru's weird infatuation. Well, not infascination, that's not the word. Her weird infatuation. There we go. Her weird infatuation with Chainsaw Man. Because, like, it's kind of clear to me she could have been won this fight. Like I'm not like... Maybe I'm downplaying Big Cheetah a little bit, but I don't know, dog. I feel like at any point, if you really wanted to, this could have been over. But she's really still just playing with broski. Let's see. Boom. What did you do that for? Hey, don't look at me. Oh yeah, but there we go. Okay. That makes sense. All right, so people were seemingly mostly right in the idea that Pochita was not necessarily directly following Denji's will, but he also wasn't gonna listen to what like Denji was told to do. What'd you do that for? Don't look at me. It's not like I'm controlling Pochita, which is very, very true. And like, since we know Pochita can talk, like Pochita's sentient, right? Like he's not actually a wild animal. I wish we could get some more interactions where the two actually communicate on what the heck they have going on. Like, I get it. The whole point of Pochita being is, like, a representation of, like, Denji's, like, beliefs and stuff like that, on top of, you know, his actual character. But since Pochita is an actual character, I love it if he could speak just a little bit. Like, I get why he's not appearing in this place, because it's obviously, like, their internal world, but still, I don't know, it would have been nice. I like Pochita as a character. I suppose that's the thing, right? Ultimately, if you let Pochita speak too much, the allure of him speaking goes away. So, it's fine that Fujimoto's keeping the one bit where, like, Pochita, I think, only has a total of maybe 10 lines throughout the entire series. I'm talking like the whole duology too, like part 1, part 2. I feel like Pochita hasn't spoken that much. Like right at the start, then when Denji's having a flashback to his father, and then maybe has Pochita even like said words in part 2? I think he was like asking Denji, okay, so what's the next dream? Like that was the thing. That was Pochita's only next question. So like Pochita is capable of communicating. So it would be nice to see Denji and Pochita like interact a little bit more, especially considering they're like the only human hybrid thing that's at all partners in this. Let's see. Don't look at me. It's not like I'm controlling Pochita. It's all over. I can't stop Yoru anymore. I can't save you. Okay. Now Yoru. Not Yoru. Sorry. Asa. I know you believe that, but like, could you try a little, man, maybe this is bad of me to say, but like, I don't really want to tap this button real quick. Let me tap this button real quick. Are you sure? The fact that you're able to do it once, are you sure you couldn't do it again? Like, what was, like, obviously it's some weird metaphysical stuff, or in-universe laws and rules that we just don't understand, so, like, I don't expect Fujimoto to give us, like, an actual explanation, but, like, what is stopping Asa right now? Is it literally just the power amp? Is Yoru literally just too swole to overtake now? Like, Asa, that's still your body. Like, what is the in-universe reasoning? Because, like, at least the way it's characterized, part of me wants to believe it's just straight willpower. Like, essentially, Asa and Yoru are going band for band, but obviously Yoru, who has infinitely more will, is winning the band for band. She's throwing out millions while Asa's throwing out dollar bills. But, like, Asa, could you, like, I feel like, if anything, giving up wouldn't help. Even if you can't control the full body, take control of, like, a hand. Do something, Asa. Like, don't get me wrong, I appreciate your character actualization and believe that you're not a bad person, that you want to ultimately do good, even if that means sacrificing yourself, but like, keep fighting, homegirl, you just started. But let's see. I can't save you anymore, Denji. Denji being like, are you sure? Denji just looked at me for real. Are you sure about that? Are you sure? Are you good? Let's see. Hey, some smart sounding D told me not to screw up my next choice. Now that he mentions it, I do wonder why the Fire D. I mean, like, I highly doubt the Fire D does have, like, clairvoyance. Because, like, there actually is a whole D built around that, the Future D. But, like, I don't know why. Like, what is technically, was, like, the choice how to respond to the loss of Yoshida, maybe? Well, actually, no. Obviously, the choice is picking between the two worlds, right? Yep, yeah. Okay, so the point, so I was about to say, what choice is she referring to? But I suppose it is that one. It's interesting that the Fire D knew that, though. I mean, I guess it was obvious, right? After the Fire D presumably had just the information, was like, you're gonna pick one. Yeah, you're just a dude, Bo Taylor. You're gonna pick one. Let's see. A bunch of folks tried to seduce and persuade me into choosing. That's a big word for Denji. That's a big word for Elmo. But a bunch of folks tried to seduce and persuade me into choosing one way or the other. But sad thing is, I think I know what he says he means to do. Well, actually, it could be both of them. It could be Fumiko and Lil D herself. Let's see. Persuade me into choosing one way or the other, but I figured it out. Oh, wait, really? Okay. I figured it all out just now. Asa's like, figured what out? We're cooked. She's gonna destroy the entire planet using my body. Which, like, I guess the real question is, though, like, doesn't Yoru want Lil D nibbled on? Like, it's essentially, in order to get, like, the super world, like, the Denji, the choice that Denji's referring to, wouldn't it be good to, like, just grab Lil D and throw her down Pochita's throat? Like, Pochita, I mean, I guess the only issue is Pochita could spit her back up, right? like that's the That's the 50-50 there. Like, sure, you can do that, but then like Pochita would just spit her back up. It's like I wonder, what is yours playing with that? Because obviously she can't weigh out all humans. Is it just gonna be like a survival of the fittest type thing? But even then, I don't know. It'd be weird. Like Yoru's one of those antagonists where, like, don't get me wrong, I really like the character. I really like the character work. But like end point, end goal, what are you gonna do when most humans are just gone? Like you get boring. Like that's. I don't know. I always joked about this too. Like, if I ever had the power to take over the world, I wouldn't do it. I'm like, I'd be bored so quickly. There's no point. But it's like, I just figured it all out just now. This is a message from Pochita to me. Oh, I mean, well, there we go. Not a literal message. Maybe a literal message. Oh, we could actually. I was talking about how we hadn't seen Pochita speak in forever. You know, actually gonna get Pochita to speak, or is this meant to be like metaphorical or theoretical? Let's see. This is a message from Pochita to me. Our dream is to lead a normal life. I'm supposed to choose between Yoru's world or Lil D's, but we wouldn't be able to lead a normal life in either one. But like, hold on. I'm gonna massage my temples real quick just to see if I'm remembering this properly. If I'm not mistaken, didn't Pochita literally ask Denji, okay, what's next? Like, cool, you got a normal. But then again, that was before the normal life was uprooted, right? I'm pretty sure that scene from part 2 I'm thinking of is very specifically Pochita being like, hold on, I need to clear my throat. There we go. But essentially, that scene in part 2, if I'm remembering, is literally Pochita being like, alright, what's next? But that was before, like, Nayuta got taken, and then that was before the whole world started falling apart because of the actions of your, like, or not even just the actions of your, just, like, the nature of, like, what attacks happen. So, like, I guess maybe Pochita's like, well, darn, clearly nothing's next. Back to the original plan. And also, this is just Denji's interpretation of the actions, right? Like, Pochita's he's not being direct like he was when he's like, what's next? He's like just doing stuff. It's stuff that typically, I guess, leaves Denji the freedom to choose. But like the question is, how much influence does Denji have over Pochita right now? Can he be like, "Hey, yo, big cheetah, do you mind?" What? I don't know why. I said big cheetah in the image of just a fat cheetah popped in my head. I'm so sorry, but like, can he like broadcast that like, "Big cheetah, I pick." Like, is he gonna pick? But that's just, let's see. Oh, never mind. We have an answer for what he thinks Pochita's trying to tell him. That's what Pochita's trying to tell me. He's saying, let's make our own world. Actually, I believe it. I'm going to press X. But I think about it, I guess that does make sense. But like Denji, what would... that is the weird thing, right? Like, what would Denji's world be? What would Denji Pochita's world be? I mean, I guess it would just be like a neutral one, right? Like, I suppose, unironically, with the whole idea of we wouldn't be able to lead a normal life in either one. Let's make our own world. I guess just back to, like, the status quo, or at least, like, everything's functioning normally. In that case, I kind of see the vision on that. Because ultimately, they had a happiness for a little bit. Maybe just in the same way that Nayuta getting was a humbling moment for Denji that led to Pochita coming out. Maybe Pochita's like, wait, maybe we should not reach for the stars, Gangaruni. Maybe we need to see a log back into a certain point. All right, let's see. That's what Pochita's trying to tell me. He's saying, let's make our own world. Asa's seemingly feeling the slightest bit of hope there. Let's see. I hit my fingers on the sword. Okay, that hurt. That hurt. For reference, the sword itself was actually dull. I do own a sharp sword. Like, look at this. Look at how hard I'm gripping. Look at the Giga grip on the blade of worthiness. Like, it leaves indents. Yeah, you can't even see the indents in my finger. But like, it leaves indents in my finger. But it is still metal. And obviously I didn't even this it's this metal section right here. I went to open my fingers out of shock of seeing older Denji. Like, this is school uniform Denji. Like, starter part 2 Denji here. So Kiji in the internal realm is gone. So I guess this is actual my fingers. But this is actual like signification of character development here. Like Denji's reached an understanding, and since he's reached an understanding, accepted the thing he did as a kid, now he's moving on to the next phase, which is his like basically current self. That's interesting. I'd be like, hey, I'll take it. Once again, one of the biggest issues that a lot of people, and even like, I go back and forth myself on this, or at least I used to. Now I'm kind of like set on, no, I actually like Denji's progression in part 2, even if it is like up, down, up, down, up, down. A lot of people have been mixed on Denji and his character progression in part 2. Some people act like, or not even act, some people believe he hasn't progressed at all. Some people think he even went backwards from his end of part 1 self. But ultimately, I find myself thinking he's progressed. He's just like his progression just isn't linear. Like, it's not a constant uptick, uptick, uptick. It's like a uptick, uptick, down, uptick, uptick, down, uptick. Like it's a constant fluctuating wave. But in this case, this seems to be like a genuine actualization of him. Because I don't think we've ever seen, like, the only time we've seen Denji, like, adult in the internal world was in, like, the aging arc, which was very, very weird and had extra context to it because, like, the nature of the universe, or, like, the nature of the powers interacting, stuff like that. But in this case, they're still in the memory realm, presumably, and he's currently himself. Like his top self, the one who was engaging in a normal life. So since he thinks Pochita is, like, working to preserve that, or at least get that back, he goes back into the physical, or, like, not the physical manifestation of, because obviously this is still, like, all weird. Like, once again, another realm. I just don't think we're gonna get an explanation for Fujimoto. This is to be, like, the memory place, kind of, I guess, or, like, an interspace realm between these two. I don't know, but they're here, and thusly, I don't think we're ever gonna get an explanation about that. But it's good to see that Denji's character is raised to the point where he's no longer his Kiji self. He managed to evolve and grow into his current self, which, of course, is still a point of progression. Let's see. I'll invite you to our world too, Asa. We're fellow... I'm not sure I can say that. We're fellow good people, after all. I mean... It's the thought that counts again. It's the thought that counts, I guess. I mean, like, he's like, I can't even sit here and say he wrong though. Is he wrong? Is he like I don't even think he wrong though. I think he's right. Like, technically, they are both good people. You know what that says. But all right, interesting. But this is ultimately kind of. I mean, I guess I wonder if it'll work though. But in this case, this is Denji's actualization. His self-realization that, yeah, you know, like, I gotta move forward myself. I gotta do it my own way. So let's do our own way together. You know, and basically with Pochita, he's willing to invite people into this new world of his. Even though I'm assuming his new world is probably just gonna be a remix of the old world with slightly more freedom. But hey, you know, sometimes you can take what we can get. Let's see. Asa, you gonna take his hand? Seemingly not. All right. But let's see. I want that, but I can't, because half of me is a dangerous demon. But, like, also, once again, like I kind of mentioned earlier while I was pressing X to down, are you absolutely sure you can't put like some sort of control over her? Like, that was a whole contract. Like, I'm not sure she could break. Are you sure? I don't know. This is one of them cases where, like, I would have, if we had gotten like maybe half a chapter of her being like, but like you took over the body for half a second long enough to bloom yourself and even activate her powers. Are you sure you can't take the body back? It's like, what's a good example where I do? Well, to be fair, once again, she may actually be realistically locked out. For me, though, I'm trying to think of a time where, like, something was so easy and obvious that I could have done it immediately, but I just didn't do it. There's so many times I've done that, but it's just not coming to mind at the moment. But there are many times in my life where I've, like, had something that's very clear, very easy, very obvious to do, but, like, for some reason, since it's so clear and so clean and so obvious, my brain is just like, that can't be it. That can't be the answer. That's wrong. I was asked the brain, like, are you sure it's wrong? It's like, yeah, we're sure it's wrong. It's wrong. So, whoops. What was it? Because half of me is a dangerous D. I'm half dangerous D too, remember? That is actually true. I mean, the whole manga is based on his fusion with the Chainsaw D. So, like, legally speaking, that is true. And once again, this sort of builds on the whole idea of, like, am I a good person? Are we bad people? It's the idea of accepting yourself, right? Like, ultimately, sure, you know, half of you may be that. You may both, you know, get parents about it. Like, ultimately, y'all did things that y'all may regret one way or another, but you're still people, right? And you're still people with special afflictions, especially two people with special afflictions that relate to each other, which is why, you know, Dasa probably is endgame. But once again, I don't know. The big issue, or the big, not even issue, the big question is, like, how is this going to end? Like, is it gonna be a little D? Is it gonna be Big Sa? Or not Big Sa? Is it gonna be Big Ru? Like I don't know if it's gonna be. It's gotta be between one of those two. But even then, I just don't know how it's gonna go. Let's see. I'm out dangerous D too. Remember, if your D's just gonna get in our way, then me and Pochita will. I was like tenderize. Me and Pochita will tenderize her for you. Oh well, speaking of her, and she rightly attached Lil D's head. But are you sure about? Once again, hold on. Are you sure about that? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, maybe y'all tenderize her, but like, you're current, like, Denji. I'm not sure if you can see the fight outside potential, but you're kind of getting frog. Like, yours low key cooking y'all. Some light work too. I don't know. Y'all cooking each other, but I feel like she got more regen gang early. I don't know. But looks like Yoru grabbed on Little D's head and smacks it back on. Okay, whatever that means. Chainsaw Man, you fool! You half-wit! Slaughter more discriminate. There's something so unironically hilarious about seeing the wardie herself be like, slaughter more deliberately! What are you doing recklessly taking lives? Not this one! You need to be better! Fauterize somebody else! Let's see. If you slaughter Death D, her powers will activate. Is that? Yo, how do you know that? For one. And for two, like, is that actually true? That doesn't... I mean, like, I'm not saying that... But I feel like it was confirmed, like... Wasn't she trying to die? Like, isn't that why she has no organs? You mean tell me the whole time she had actually succeeded, that would have, like, you know, removed her? I don't know. Huh. I mean, that's interesting, though. So, like, she's clearly still hybrid enough, or I assume she's some type of hybrid, that she can have her head reattached. But if not quickly enough, then boom. It's kind of over for everybody. Interesting. So I wonder if the prophecy will happen because Chainsaw Man or Yoru does something that ends up slaughtering Lil D herself and then accidentally unleashing death on everybody. I don't know. Let's see. Thanks for the save, Yoru. Okay, that's funny. But I do, like, that does make me wonder. I mean, she was probably zoomily off guard. And it's hard. It really is hard to tell with Lil D, like, how seriously they're taking anything, just, like, how much power they have. Because, like, stat-wise, I agree with everybody else. She should be the strongest in the verse, right? Like, ultimately, the main reason we fear basically all things, right? In, like, one way, shape, or form. Whether it be as simple as, I don't know, a sock, all the way up to, like, a planet. Ultimately, we have fear in ourselves. We have fear in our hearts because of Lil D, because of Big D, if you know what I'm talking about. So you'd think she'd be way stronger, like to the point where she could just know death, but maybe that is just her physical form and like her actual powers are that strong. It's like a glass cannon kind of thing. That may be the case, but still, that feels crazy. Let's see. I didn't do it for you, Baka. I mean, like I believe it, but at the same time, Yoru, don't you want her gone? Well, I suppose gone doesn't mean slaughtering, because that would awaken everything. Like, don't you need Pochita to eat her? Why not just, and then just throw her into Pochita's mouth? He is literally just, well, to be fair, his mouth is closed, but he is just standing there aura farming. Yoru, you tell me you can't slide in there? Or slide her in there? Let's see. Thanks anyway. I'd rather not die. I mean, true. But, like, that would have done it. Like, with that case, why do you do it to yourself? Maybe you knew your pouch, but I don't know. That feels weird. This feels weird. I don't know. Huh. Very strange. Let's see. I'd rather not die. Yoru's looking like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What you mean? Ain't that your whole thing? It's like Yoru saying, I don't want to do war too much. That would also get that everyone looking like, huh? Femi being like, I actually want to start people. What? Ability. Why not? Because I'm excited for the school fair. You could have fooled me. You could have fooled me, Lil D. I would believe that you couldn't care not one iota. Just looking at your face. But alright. Wait. Number one, it looks like Fujimoto forgot to draw the scars here. It also made her bangs a whole lot lower. But Fujimoto forgot to draw, it should be visible. But this is really bad. Pochita, do not let this. Pochita, no. I saved your life. That means you belong to me now. Is she gonna? Is that how that works? Is that a good thing? Yoru, once again, in order to have your state of endless world, you kind of do need to remove her. Please don't weaponize her. Please. Now you think about it, Yoru's weapon or Yoru's ability is very similar to Angel's. Interesting. I don't know what made me think. Well, I think it's just because I was thinking of like the spear that a certain someone get hit with. But like, huh? I wonder how strong, like, Actually, that's interesting. I saved your life, and you belong to too. So she's probably trying to turn into a weapon of some sort. But like, how strong would that be? How like would it just be like the unparalleled? Like it's the strongest fear incarnated into like I don't know. Let's see though. Little D's like, oh wait, maybe you should have let me move. Let's see. Oh yeah, like she doesn't even respond here. So, like, is she actually under control? I don't know, it's weird. That's like a mark mask ability, trying to point someone immediately under control. Let's see. Death is your domain. Enjoying life made you weak. There's no way we could ever befriend humans. Bring. Oh, well, to be fair, she's not really friends with Asa right now. But bring. A certain someone wouldn't be here if it weren't for a human. A certain someone wouldn't be on the precipice of victory if it wasn't for a human being. So, I'm gonna have to call Caparuni on that. And also, you very easily could. Like you could befriend them. But I do, like, and this is one of the hard things, right? Like, it's kind of almost like demons in Freerun, but it's even worse, arguably. Like, how, it's like getting mad at a frog for jumping. It's like getting mad at a cow for grazing on grass. It's like getting mad at a wolf for hunting a sheep. Like, ultimately, if it's built into their nature that they're like this, like, it's hard to argue. People don't have anything really pre-built. Almost everything is learned. And even though it is, like, natural or nature, just isn't all the end-all be-all in terms of one's beliefs. But at least for D's, like, their whole thing is escaping and consuming and escaping. So, like, I don't know. If y'all work together, maybe y'all could. What's it? You've disgraced us sisters, but I can't have you dying yet. Be my living weapon until it's time for your next role. What is her next role? To be eaten? To be nilled on by Chainsaw Man? Or you're still fighting? In fact, Pochita, why are you just aura farming right now? Stop this. Pochita, please stop this. Let's see. Wait. Well, I mean, like, Denji can't die, right? Even if she does turn into what? Malekith? Is that the Elder Ring character? If she gets destined death, become my blade once more. I figured out the password. But like, if she becomes destined death, become my blade once more. Is that wraps? Is it over? Death sword. So yeah. So I don't know. In that poll I did like 2-3 weeks ago, I asked y'all who the strongest seems to be, and I think genuinely at this point, it is just Yoru, right? Like, obviously, her powers are top one, but Little D herself doesn't seem anywhere near as physically capable or potent, and like doesn't even seem to have the ability to resist this at all. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I ultimately don't think that even if Goku said, "Okay, Yoru, I'm yours, deuces," or something like that, I don't think she'd be able to like transmute him. But in this case, it's clear that she is turning Little D into... She's turning Little D into a Big D sword, if you know what I'm talking about. But let's see. Let's see. He said, what? You don't like me ore farming in the... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did he get to... I thought he wait. I was literally saying, he said, okay, you think I'm just ore farming all chapter? I got something for you. And showed up and showed out. But before even that, was that just a slash or did he... That was like a mouth that hit Lil D. Ain't no way. And I guess this is technically a blitz for Yoru. Huh, interesting. She didn't... Well, to be fair, she's focused on Lil D, but still. Oh! Wait. I hold on. Wait. Did he actually? That's munch. Did he actually eat death? How's this gonna work? What? Okay. So, so there was a hot debate. a few. I think it was when La Bamba Nuclear was reintroduced, right? And it introduced the idea that humans could reinvent concepts that they once feared, right? But initially, where I was so confident that death would just be reinvented because, like, you know, someone's gonna do something that would lead to death, and then death would be like, ha! But people point out that when I said that, well, there were multiple other ways or other things after life, but then Pochita ate them, and then they were just gone forever. They didn't get recreated by humanity despite how much time has passed, since presumably the loss of those ends after life. So, that is a good point. So, like, are they cut? Does Yoru need to make Pochita? Oh, her arms immediately come back. So yeah, her healing touch is real good. Poor citizens of that piece of a nation. But this may now, unless Yoru forces him to, like, was that? I mean, that could have been a denji move. Or like essentially, was that Pochita's full free will, or is this Pochita like interpreting Denji's will to create their own world? I don't know. But he ate. So technically, in a way, he did just side with Yoru. But she doesn't seem happy about that? Wait! Time out! I think it's a little too late for that. He's already munching. Yes! But, like, and we know, to be fair, though, we also know he just needs to consume, like, the head, or, like, where the brain would be. He doesn't actually need to consume the entire body, but, okay. So, like, now I do wonder, since we know how Pochita's, like, erasure system works, like, what do the prophecies of Nostradamus say now? Like, what do those say? Like, something. Like, no, to be fair, I do remember, there were, like, written record of stuff still existed. And, like, phones and stuff that, like, were interacting with ears still existed. And same thing with anything that would interact with the mouth. So, like, I guess they just see the word death and be like, I don't know what that is. But, alright. Nibble, nibble. It's too soon for that. Don't swallow her, Chainsaw Man. She says after you hit the. I mean, I know a satisfied gulp when I've seen it. It's gone. It's in his belly. Let's see. Death. So wow, that's crazy. So, like, even as powerful as she is right now, like, Makima could somewhat remember like things that were existed. Even then, she admitted they were fading from her memory. But even as powerful as Yoru is right now, it's clear that she's already losing what death even was. So that is true proper consumption. Wow. So, like, is it like it's a battle? Did this battle just become an infinite battle? Like, now I wonder, like, how much is gonna, like, death is gone. There's no fault. Like, what is going to happen now? Is it gonna turn into, like, what it was that one verse from Marvel called? Like, it's like a weird version of Marvel Zombies where, like, everyone's immortal. It's not like people can't perish. What's gonna happen now? All right, let's see. If death, quotation marks, gets erased, how will we prove which one of us is strong? I mean, you've kind of already proven it. Yoru, you've convinced me, at least, that you're kind of above Pochita. But I guess that ain't enough for you. All right. Oh? Did Asa take... Wait, why is she in this? Hold on. Oh, never mind. Okay, that's the end of it. Alright, this is the end of the chapter. How dare you eat my older sister, Chainsaw Man! So, I guess her motivations just changed because she went to Neverland. Alright. I'm very interested for next chapter. I'll admit, like, now, well, in this case, I am literally on the edge of my seat. But in this case, I'm really, truly on the edge of my seat. Because what on this googly green earth is going to happen now? Now that death is gone. I thought we were never going to see this. I thought, like, Fujimoto was getting real. But I suppose, ultimately, the aging arc, or, like, what led into the aging arc was truly a Chekhov's good in of itself. Where, like, Fujimoto's like, here's how I'm going to handle stuff being erased. This is minor, well, not minor, obviously ears and mouth were major, but, like, this is minor stuff that's being erased right now. Let me show you how it works. All right, ready? So I guess truly I just wasn't expecting this Chekhov's gun to fire. But, it didn't jam. So we're going to see how this works out now. You're going to see Yoru's new motivations. I wonder if this is going to change anything for Denji and, like, what happened? Like, what do they think happened to their parents now? Like, they just disappeared with it? Like, I don't know. This is going to be I'm very interested to see how this is going to go. So, overall, W chapter. Lead it for the two time. Yeah, if you made it all the way to this video, please leave Destined Death. Especially considering, well, Actually, you know what? Since that's actually got nibbled on, leave undestined death. Or like a death. Actually, no, not undestined death. That sounds weird. Leave deathless destiny. There we go. Some double D. Whatever. Sorry, too late. Leave. Gosh darn. Leave deathless destiny in the comment section down below. I want to thank you so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you hit that little notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, you even have a Patreon down below where you can support me for as low as $1 month to get things like exclusive videos, early content, and more. You also now become a member to the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. Some of those perks include live reactions to every other series I have to review, ad-free variations of all my videos, early access to all my videos on this channel and the second channel, That Guy with a Reaction, and your name at the end of every single video I release. On top of that, if you just want to drop 5 beans for a short video or 25 beans for a long video one time, you can go to the Ko-Fi in the description down below. Any support is always greatly appreciated. Now, I'd like to thank you so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is That Guy with a Pencil, writing off. I'd like to give a thank you to our sketch tier members: Eternal Flame, Red Wolf 4765, Astro, Glacier XZ, Zera, Brandon Payne, J2MA, Guillaume, Buddha Ura, Alex Kenny, Enzo, Swift Strike, Super Flame Zero, Yuki Ally, Aso2404, Striker Man, Grim, Straw, Ollie, The Boy, Corey Watson, Damon Brown, Magic, CCC, Official Popeyes, Ramondo Furen, Create Panem, Seraphiel, Dino, Axis XE, Plant Crone, Pickle, Heath Nelson, Hector Gonzalez, P-Sub, Black Sage, and Zapro. Then I'd like to give a thank you to our line art tier patrons: A+A, Kevin Encarnacion, Sean, and Midnight Lord 21. Then I'd like to give a thank you to our ink tier members: King RTX and Shrimpo the 4th Shrimp 06. I'd like to give a thank you to our digital art tier members: J Warrior and AZ Void. I'd like to give a final thank you to our colored art tier patrons: Walking Munoz and Walking Munoz.